So one final step you have to take in order to get your Studio approved is connecting your Stripe account. Now this is very important because this is how you get paid when your studio gets booked. We partner up with Stripe to handle this entire process for us. So in order to connect your account with Stripe, what you have to do is go to studio.com/dashboard/connect, or go to the dashboard and click on the dashboard option, which is going to bring you to this page over here. When you come here for the first time and your studio account is not connected, you're going to see this option where it says set up payout. So you click on this button and this is going to take you to the Stripe portal. So once you land over here, you can go ahead and get started with the application. Now heads up, this is pretty much like any old financial applications that you filled up when you open up a bank account or pretty much applied for anything out there, right? It's going to ask you for your information to prove who you are, and then it's going to also ask you about your business. So if you have an LLC, it'll ask you about your EIN. If you don't have an EIN, you can use your social. But it's pretty much just a financial application and it's easy to get approved. All you have to do is just go through it and submit the information they ask you. First thing is email. Click continue, submit this information they ask you for. X marks the spot. Then they're going to ask you for a phone number. Once you submit your phone number, they're going to send you a text to your mobile to verify that you are who you say you are. Go through this verification step again. Going to enter that real quick. And then again, this. And then you start telling them about your business. Now, as I was saying earlier, if you are an individual running your business under your own name, you can start as an individual for the type of business. But if you have an LLC or a C Corp, you can go ahead and select company, and then it's going to ask you what type of company you have, and it will ask you for the EIN and information regarding your business. For this example over here, and to be honest, everybody gets their own questions in this application. So I don't think it's a good idea for you to follow me directly. It is very simple and it's different by case. I will go through it like just to showcase under my own name, and I'm going to pretty much submit some information. I'll cover a lot of information. Obviously this is private data and I don't want to get any of this information out there. So I'm going to skew a lot of this information that I put in here. I might cover the screen. But make sure you go ahead and fill in this information for yourself. When you have filled this information up, click next. So when you get to the second step, it's going to ask you for your business detail. Where it says taxpayer identification number, here you put in your social number if you're an individual, but if you're a business, you put your EIN. And then you put your business address, and then you put the industry. You can select something that's accurate here. I think other entertainment and recreation is fine. But whatever suits your business, set it here. Then you put your domain. If you have a website, put the link over here. If you don't have a URL, just click no URL. This option should be available, right? But for my example, I'm just going to put our website domain, and then you click next. So the next step is to connect your bank account. You can select your bank account from this list over here, and if, for example, your bank is not here, you can search it and hopefully it's there as well. You can also enter your bank details manually, your routing account number and stuff like that, or you can connect your debit account. So I'm going to connect my bank account, and then I'll see you guys in the next step. After that, you'll be able to review your information, and if that's all accurate, click agree and submit. And if everything goes correctly, you're going to be brought back to our studio platform. And if we land over here, that means you have connected your Stripe account and you're all good to go. Over here, you'll be able to see how many studios you have listed. For this account, well, we have Studio X, that's why it's only one. And obviously we haven't got any booking yet and no transactions happened yet, so it's pretty much empty. But this is all you have to do in order to connect your Stripe account. thing I wanted to mention before I sign off. This step that I just went through was fairly easy this time around. I've had it in the past where like they've asked me for much more information just to prove I am who I say I am. Like they've asked me for my ID and I think a few other information in the past. But this time around they didn't. I guess they have me on their account or something. So it was easier for them to approve me. But if they do ask you for this type of information, make sure you go ahead and submit it. Stripe is a financial institution, so they got to make sure they know who they're getting in business with. And it's just treated like just any other bank. So make sure you submit the information they ask from you. And after that, if you're still struggling with any sort of issues, make sure you reach out to the Studio support team. You can go to contact support on the left side over here, and this is going to bring you to this form where you can fill up this information and that'll be sent to the Studio support team. Or you could just text them and call them this number, email them here, and they should get back to you very soon.